안녕하세요. Welcome to Gyeong-sun's Korean class. Today we will learn about 에 and 에서. Okay? So as you can see here, we have 에, 에서. So for 에, it's similar to or at. Okay? In English. So as you can see here, it's either a time marker to mark when something happens or as a destination or static location marker. Okay, so for direction or existence. Okay, I will explain it further, don't worry. Okay, whereas for 에서, basically this is at for English. Okay, so action location marker. So the important point here is that where the location takes place. Okay, the location is important. Okay, where an action takes place. Okay, so I will just quickly show you some example to make you understand on these two grammar. Okay, for example, we have a few examples here. 3시에 만나요. Okay, let's meet up at 3 o'clock, right? So in English, we have at. Let's meet at 3 o'clock. So 3시에. That's why we have 에. So this literally means at. Let's meet at 3, right? 에. So it's using this 에 as a time marker. Okay? And next we have 월요일에 학교에 가요. So I go to school on Monday. So 월요일에, you can see here, 에 학교에 가요. We have two 에 here, and actually each of these is referring to each of these situation here. So first one, 월요일에. So it's like on Monday. Okay, 학교에 가요. So go to. So basically this is to and this is on. Okay, on Monday and to school. Okay, so both are using 에. And next we have 학교에 가요. I go to school. This is very straightforward, right? 학교에 가요. Go to school. Basically to. And next we have 고양이가 방에 있어요. Okay, the cat is in the room. In the room. So 고양이가 방에, right? In the room. Okay, in the room. So basically, this one, the location, it's static, right? It's like, you see here, the direction or existence. So 방에 있어요. And another tips here for 있어요 usually is 에 있어요. So it's in the room. Okay? And next we have 학교에서 공부해요. I study at school. So 학교, school. 학교에서, right? At school. Why is it 에서? Sorry. Why is it 에서 but not 에? Because 공부해요. Study. This action of study occurs at school, right? So instead of 에, we use 에서 because, for example, this is you, okay, and this is the school, right? You go to the school, we use 에. 학교에 가요. But once you are in the school and you do some reading, right? You do some studying. So 학교에서. Why? Because your action is remain in the school. But going to the school, you are referring to the direction. You are going to the school. But once you reach school, you do some studying, right? So 에서, 학교에서 공부해요. Okay? I hope this is clear enough, and sorry about the bad drawing. Okay? And one last example. 카페에서 친구를 만났어요. Okay? I met a friend at a cafe. So 카페에서 친구를 만났어요. Okay, for this one, why is it 에서 but not 에? Because this action is occurring at the cafe, right? It's not like the direction, or it's not like a static situation, but this action takes place in the cafe. Okay, meeting your friend, right? So I hope this is clear for now. So let's see some summary here. So some simple examples. 학교에 가요. 학교에 가요. So I go to school. So the 에 here is the direction. Okay. And second, 학교에서 공부해요. So okay, you reach the school and you start to do some studying, right? I study at school. So this 에서 is action place because your action takes place in the school. That's why you use 에서. Okay? 집에 있어요. Like I told you, 에 있어요. It's like a package. Okay? 에 있어요. You can just memorize this. Okay? 집에 있어요. I'm at home. Okay? At home. So even though that you exist at home, okay, in your house, but it's static, right? It's not like you are doing some action, but you are just existing in the house. So, like I say, existence. So it's 에. Okay, if you say 집에서 있어요, it's very very weird. Okay, you see, 집에서 요리해요. Okay, this is correct. Definitely, I cook at home. Why? Because at home, okay, you are doing this action of cooking. You are doing this action of cooking at home. So, 에서 you are continuing your action. Okay? For quiz practice, okay, let's do this. Number 1. 저는 도서관 책을 읽어요. Okay? I, 도서관 is library. Okay? 책을 읽어요. Read a book. Okay? So is it 도서관에 or 도서관에서? Okay? So yes, the answer is 에서. Why? Because the action of reading a book is occurring at the library. Okay? And number 2, 내일 회사 가요. Okay. So tomorrow, 내일 회사, company, 가요, go to. Okay? So the answer is 내일 회사에 가요. Right? Because you are heading to, it's showing the direction. Okay? Number 3, 우리 집 강아지가 있어요. 우리 집, so my house or our house. Okay? 강아지, a dog, 있어요. We have a dog at my home. Okay? So the answer is 우리 집에 강아지가 있어요. Like I told you, 있어요 pair with 에 있어요. Okay? So we have a dog in our house. Okay? And number 4, 우리는 식당 밥을 먹어요. So we 식당, canteen or restaurant. Okay? 밥을 먹어요. Have a meal, or like a direct translate, it's 밥 is rice. Okay? To have a meal or to eat. Okay? So the answer is 우리는 식당에서. Why? Because the action of eating occurs in the restaurant, right? So yeah, that's pretty clear for now. I hope by now you can clearly identify 에 and 에서 by now. Okay? If you have any question, please comment down and don't forget to subscribe. 감사합니다.